family members, we are just about 6 minutes away from the start of the India versus Australia day two in the pink ball test match that's happening in Adelaide. Weather conditions sunny, no chances of rain whatsoever on the remainder of the 4 days. And that is why Australia are probably going to get the best batting conditions that is there. But with the pink ball, you never know because it will continue to swing, it will continue to have movement even after a couple of hours also. So that is why on this particular day, India will really have to pull things back because Australia are just trailing by 94 runs, but don't rule out a collapse in this particular instance. India's lengths were all over the place on day one. Maybe today they will recalibrate also. But Ryan Tendeskata, who came for the PC yesterday, he stated that one bowler will hold the key in on day two, and it is not Jasprit Bumrah, it is Ravichandran Ashwin. Because on this particular wicket, when you look at it, Ashwin's spin will ensure that Australia are slightly troubled. Remember, McSweeney hasn't played Ravichandran Ashwin much. And Manas Labuschagne has always struggled against Ravichandran Ashwin. So that's why he will be the key bowler in this particular instance. But he did admit, yes, day one, India were just not up to the mark. He wanted to avoid a cluster collapse, but that unfortunately could not happen. So that is why India just were blown away on day one, 180 all out. Australia are 86 for 1. And Manas Labuschagne will be looking to get back into the groove. He'll be looking to get back into form because he's had a horrendous 2024 as far as things are concerned. His last century was in 2023. Now, here in Adelaide, he averages 71, but then he will be up against a very potent Indian attack at this stage. Bumrah, Siraj, Ashwin, they will really be looking to make a lot of inroads. They will have to shoulder a very heavy workload indeed. So we are just about to start the India versus Australia day two of the pink ball test match. Today, it's a sold out crowd in Adelaide. Over 50,000 are in attendance at the venue, and it's going to create new crowd records in that sense. So, fantastic work from the Adelaide public to turn up for this pink ball test match. And you've got the best conditions from now until the end of the test. 4 days of bright sunshine. The ball, if you look at it, there will be movement. Still, there will be swing because the pink ball, at least you're seeing for 40 to 45 overs, there is a lot of swing. But across the Tasman Sea at the Basin Reserve in Wellington, Gus Atkinson has created history because he has become the 14th England player to take a hat-trick in test matches. Now, he joins the likes of Stuart Broad, Ryan Sidebottom, and all the others who've taken hat-tricks. But this is the first hat-trick for England after Moeen Ali in 2017. Moeen Ali, if you remember, he took a hat-trick at the Oval against South Africa in 2017. So this is a huge, huge boost for England. And already when you look at it, Duckett and Bethel, they missed their hundreds. It's just day two. They've already gotten a lead of 350 plus. So that is why New Zealand are under the pump. They are staring at a series loss at this point in time. And anyway, this series now is irrelevant in the context of the WTC playoff race because New Zealand's loss at the Hagley Oval meant that they are out of contention, and this series loss will confirm it that yes, New Zealand are no longer there. It's only 3 teams in the fray for 2 spots in the WTC final. So Gus Atkinson's taken a brilliant hat-trick, and that is why England are in the driver's seat. Bryden Carse and Gus Atkinson were the chief wreckers at the Basin Reserve. Already you are over 350 plus, approaching 400. Joe Root will be looking to create some more records today at the Basin Reserve. So this is the current situation there. In the southern hemisphere itself, when we are staying, Sri Lanka versus South Africa, Angelo Matthews has also created a new milestone. He's gone past 8,000 runs. Kamindu Mendes and Angelo Matthews have ensured that they're only trailing behind by 116 runs, with 7 wickets still in hand. South Africa will be desperate for a fight back now. They can afford to lose one more test, but then after that, it is a must-win in all the other test matches. That is, if they win this, then if they win one more game against Pakistan, they are all but assured of a WTC final spot in that sense. So plenty of cricketing action going around at this stage in the around the southern hemisphere. India, Australia, crucial day. India, if you look at it, New Zealand, England are dominating. South Africa, Sri Lanka, still anybody's game at this stage. Now, when we look at the world of other sports, Gukesh versus Dinglish is going to happen today. And game number 10 is going to be vital, because now game number 10, 11, 12, in the remainder of the games, Dinglish going to play with 3 out of the 5 games. He's going to play with white pieces. So he's got a big advantage. Can Gukesh crack the code today? Because it's a stat that we'll be highlighting on Sports Today, that whoever has stayed level, the reigning, after the halfway point, after game number 7, whoever has stayed level, at that point, the reigning champion has gone on to win in the last 8 editions. So it's not going to be easy at all for Gukesh. He faces an uphill task. One hopes his end game execution is going to be a really thing. And on the Global Super League, who won it? And Raj Das Gupta, it is the Rangpur Riders who won the Global Super League at this stage. So that is a big development that is there. But there is another development, because there is one news that has come in Times of India at this stage. Mirabai's weight category scrapped will now compete in lifting's new 48 kilo category. Mirabai Chanu's 49 kilo weight category, in which she had won a historic silver medal, has been scrapped by the IWF. So the proposed weight category will be 48 kilos at this stage for the women's. The 45 kilo and the 49 kilo category will be abolished at this point in time. So that is one huge development when it comes to weightlifting. And that's why it's going to be Mirabai Chanu. She'll have an uphill task to ensure that she participates in a particular weight category at this stage. So this is the latest event that we're getting at this point. The match has started. Let's see how it pans out from this point in time. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.